Sippin with the, sippin with the.
We sippin' with the real, y'all sippin' with the fake, sippin' with the real.
Sippin with the.
We sippin' with the real, y'all sippin' with the fake, sippin' with the real.
Come and get a taste.
We sippin' with the real, y'all sippin' with the fake, sippin' with the real.
Yo, we back. Episode 75, Sippin' with the Real.
We bite.
We in this bitch.
What's up?
We got a little man in here.
As we should be.
Church in here.
I'm with you when you're right.
J.I. in here.
It's your boy.
Me, Jeremy, J-Dub.
7:30.
7:30.
When you nasty.
Pulling up.
You can hear it too.
I forgot all about that. Let me get a little bit of that too before it get hot. You gonna put it back in the cooler or something?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, put that shit back.
That boy
That
drinking.
shit cold.
Oh,
You fool.
drinking. I ain't had shit to drink today. What was you talking
That's
about?
a drink right there. And you finna pour it, you dig too?
I don't know though. I don't know.
You don't
That
know.
ain't shit. But that ain't shit though. I drink that whole bottle. That ain't nothing.
That shit like pop. You gotta put that in the brown paper bag.
Niggas on their wine now.
Yeah, I mean we elevated a bit. I used to
You feeling like a bad bitch.
didn't want to drink the shit because I used to be like, oh, that shit nasty. But I've had better. Like I ain't gonna lie, the other shit I've been drinking make this taste a little bit worse. I ain't gonna lie.
Why
alcohol
alcohol
actually
flavor
tastes
tastes good though?
Cause he like pop.
I like the flavor, the tropical mango shit. Like this still decent, but like I done had some flavor shit and I done took a liking
shit
to the
that spoiled
flavor.
you,
shit.
like, oh,
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? Yeah.
You know which one I
They ain't
like?
got sacrifice flavor.
It's some shit from what the fuck is the name of that wine spot everybody be going to?
Cooper's Hawk.
Cooper's Hawk. It's a cognac wine.
Oh yeah.
That shit.
It's called
Fire, bro.
what the fuck is it called? I know what you're talking about. Cause somebody was trying to get me to drink it. They was telling me about it because I drink. You know, we drink yak. You know what I'm saying? We got clear today, but
Right.
we drinking. We usually drink yak. You know what I mean? But I can't remember the fucking name of the wine.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it.
And I knew-
The
I've
one you
known of
that
that.
one you just looking at?
No.
That
He
shit
talking
strong.
about some shit. It's some shit with cognac in it. It's a wine with cognac in it.
It's on both sides.
Is it?
Fuck that shit, man. I don't even know why
That
we
shit.
do that.
No, I just took the bottle off the table because
To make them
like it
want
was
to
blocking me. It was
to
kind of
make
the way.
them want to have to make them want to pay us to have this shit.
Eventually,
on our
it'll
table.
get there. But yeah, how y'all feeling this week?
I'm straight.
I feel like I felt last week.
What? I mean, I'm just saying, ain't nobody. Why the fuck everybody just not talking?
No, I'm just
Motherfuckers
like,
tired.
I'm not even tired. I'm just
tired,
still.
nigga.
Last night, that shit still fucking with me a little bit. But I'm straight.
Oh, I mean,
But the good thing about last night is that it was last night.
Oh, you talking about the video?
Yeah.
nah, we recorded a
I was
video. We
talking about
recorded.
that.
We was starting to shoot little YouTube shit, and this nigga didn't have enough space to record. And the
First
shit
of all,
didn't
don't
record.
never call your shit some YouTube list shit. You gotta big up your shit. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't out
Hey.
yet.
Put some
What up,
motherfucking enunciation behind your shit. If I'm saying it right.
We was starting the YouTube shit, and the nigga didn't record the shit. So we sat there for
Damn, y'all did
hours.
all that shit.
Hours.
On the
Yeah.
rehearsal,
But that's
y'all
why-
had a rehearsal.
We ain't rehearsed shit. We just went in.
I'm just saying. So it was. You
I
didn't
mean, it
get
turned
so
into
it
a
was
rehearsal. Yeah, it basically turned
Yeah,
into
pretty
a
much
rehearsal.
turned into a
But,
rehearsal.
you know, you don't want to do some shit and then. But that's the thing behind cameramen. You know what I'm saying? That's why you do that like that. And you don't just sit something up because that type of shit does happen. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I'm the cameraman. Pick the day.
I mean, everybody ain't free, bro. It's all
That's what I'm
good.
saying. What
It's all
I
good.
may be free on the evening that y'all free on. Call me, and if y'all doing it, and I come through. You know, that's what it is.
Subject
That nigga
for
doing
another
it,
time.
knocking my hustle. Nah, it's free of charge. You know, I
Nobody
think that's a
knocking
good
your hustle.
pilot to plate y'all shit. If people watching, that's what it is. We our own sponsors too. Shit, we can't rely on
Nobody
people
knocking the hustle.
big our shit. But
But yeah.
shit, y'all gonna want them to watch our shit. Watch they shit when it come out.
Yeah, it's gonna get promoted once we ready to put it up and all that shit. We talk about it because we put it out now. Motherfuckers can beat us too and put some shit up and steal a name. So there's no point in talking about it right now. When you see it, you will see it. We'll let y'all know then. But yeah, my week was decent. You know, I don't know. A lot of work, a lot of nothing. A lot of work, a lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Basically, we got a holiday this week. Rest in peace,
important
Martin
holiday.
Luther King Jr. Happy birthday to Martin Luther King Jr.
Happy birthday. Rest
We
in
get
peace.
an off
ain't
day
his
for
birthday,
it.
his birthday
birthday
not
was the
on the
15th.
right. But why the fuck do they celebrate the shit on the 16th?
On the 18th.
On the
It's
18th,
the
on the
Monday.
Monday, on that
Whichever
Monday.
The closest
Why though?
Monday.
Right.
Because like, why not? I don't know. That's a good
Because
question.
you get the day off.
Your day don't have to be your birthday. You don't gotta be.
No, but they celebrate this shit like that's his actual birthday.
Because that's the start of the
That's
work
his
week.
actual day. It's
The
not
average
believe-
person works week.
Yeah, I believe that it's the work week. It's trying
It's
to
for the
fit
work
into
week.
the work week. Yeah.
So you can get that day off.
Yeah, cause like even if a holiday fall on a Saturday or some shit like that, like if Christmas fall on a Saturday, they give you this Friday off. If you get if you get the days off.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about.
Same.
Yeah, we know you don't get holidays off, church. We know.
Man.
We know.
Shout out to all my workers that work on holidays and don't get time and a half, double time.
You get paid. You don't get paid for holiday?
I get time and a half, but some niggas get double time for not even working that day. You know what
Who
I'm
getting double time for not working?
saying? Man, look. I
Who?
know a couple motherfuckers. but
And how
I
is
ain't
that?
gonna put them out there.
What's
like
their
that.
profession?
Right. What's the reasoning behind that?
I don't know. That's just their job.
not
You
the
know what I'm
right
saying? Some
line
of
to
them do security. It's just depending on their company. You feel?
So that mean they going out of their way to pay motherfuckers more. Like that's not.
I mean, some
They
companies
don't have to do that.
They don't. It's a
guess.
perk of that company. I just myself can't see myself with the company. You know what I'm saying? Because
Why?
it's not my type of security.
What's your type of security?
Hands on.
Why you wouldn't be hands on?
Because I can't just sit behind the desk and just all day. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
some people like to be active. It's a job
Right.
where you just sitting in one spot is not for everybody. Like some people not for manual labor. Some people are more for doing what you just said, sitting behind the desk, typing, writing papers, sending emails. That's what somebody
can't do that
prefer.
shit.
You know, that's what they like to do. Some people are more manual laborers. You know what I'm saying? I don't consider myself a manual laborist, but that's what I do.
True.
You know,
I can conform to whatever is going to benefit me financially better. Put me in a
I
better
mean,
financial situation. I can adjust.
you can like. All right, let's talk about this. This is a good topic. Like, do you have to put money as the main
Yes.
focus behind everything?
No.
Because a lot of people
Well,
put it
or
behind everything.
everything now.
What you mean?
Like he's saying, he'll adjust if it benefits him financially. So that means he's
Because we
willing
talk-
to, hold on, let me finish. He's willing. Well, you're willing to do something that you're not as motivated in as long as you're getting paid for it.
I was only saying that in context of a job, period.
Ain't that why we work a
That's what a
job?
job. That's what I'm saying.
Ain't that
A
why
job.
we work a job?
But if you can, okay, so okay, what's the limit? Like, all right, so if I'm living well and I can make $45,000 doing something that I like, or I can get offered a $50,000 job for something I do not want to do, would you sacrifice?
That's not enough. No, I wouldn't.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
For
What's
that
the number?
50K?
What's the number?
If I was making 30K,
I said
and I jumped
45.
up to 50K,
I said 45. That was
If
my
it's 45 and they jump 65, yeah, I do it.
45 to 65. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the number? So 20K.
Yeah,
he
but-
just said 20K. You said 30
I'm
to
saying
50.
30
so
to
20K.
50. Hell yeah.
So 20K.
But
you'll
if
do
it's
something.
really not something that you passionate about, you want to do, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna really give your all to that job.
But-
you know what I'm saying?
Still, you
You
get
gotta
that shit
get
in
them
3
the
years, 4
minimum.
years.
Are you passionate about what you do now?
I mean, yeah, no lie. This is like the field I want to be in. At some point in time, I want to own my own company. So that's why I do. That's why I've been doing this for so long. You know what I'm saying? So I can know the ins and outs of the field. You feel? So I'm passionate about that. But say like if I was to do your job, I'm not passionate about that shit. I probably wouldn't even give my all. You'll probably get the minimum out of me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'll be making more money.
Are you passionate about what you're doing?
Who?
I
Good
treat it
man.
as a job because that's what it is.
I'm passionate about
It's
what
a
I'm
means
doing.
to an end. It's like you got a career that's different.
No, that's not a career. I'm just. It may seem like a career because it's food service and it always work. It's just like the post office. It's always working at the post office. Always working food service type shit.
Me
But-
personally, I'm the type that this is a tool that I need to use and get what I can get up out of this particular thing before it's no longer useful to me. I look at it like that. I don't have to be passionate to do like a job. I just want to do it right. I can want to do it right enough. That passion shit ain't gonna matter. I can be unpassionate about a lot of stuff, but if But if I'm convinced, I just want to get it done and get it done
I
right.
agree.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm both ways.
I don't got to be passionate to be good at something.
Jeremy, is like he said, what the fuck? Damn, I just said a good one too. What the fuck? I don't want to say no Jersey shit. I don't want to say it because I gotta say it.
Go ahead, ask me.
We give you time.
Go ahead, ask me.
What? Is you passionate about what you do?
No, I've never. I've only had 2 jobs in my life, and I personally, honestly, didn't like either one. But they pay the bills.
Exactly.
You know, I work to pay bills. Like if I could do what I wanted to do, then I would do that. You know what I'm saying? If I was able to do what I would have wanted to do, I would do that. Like I wish, but I'm honestly not really passionate about anything.
Much.
Anything. I don't know. I don't have a passion. I
Tell
don't.
them the truth, goddamn.
I don't. I tell you
how
I tell people
sarcastic
that
this
all the time.
motherfucker is.
I tell
That's
people
not
that all the time.
necessarily a bad thing, though. Everybody, you don't got
Not
no
a
passion.
bad
That's
thing.
not necessarily like I just want to be multifaceted in a lot of different things. I can be
like
not
different
passionate
things.
about nothing, but be good at a lot of different shit. Like it's. I mean, I understand the passion aspect of it. Like you got to give a fuck to like a certain extent. I give a fuck, but I wouldn't say I'm passionate.
I give a
about
fuck
it.
about the quality of my
Yeah,
work.
that's what I'm saying. I give a fuck about the quality of my work. I wouldn't say I'm passionate about shit.
I'm not passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about everything I do. See, I do a lot of shit, honestly. Like, I don't like cooking. That ain't my... I'm good at cooking, but it ain't the best thing I do. Mm-hmm. It's just what I'm getting paid to do. See what I'm saying? I want to get paid in everything that I can do, but the only thing that's paying me to do what I can do is cooking. So that's what I'm doing.
Right.
So if I can do anything else, like, well, if I can have art gallery, I do that. If I can have my own record label or ghostwrite for motherfuckers, I do that. If I can get my own production studio, I do that. If I can get my own clothing line, I do that. I'm passionate about all that shit in my mind. I mean, I work at it, I draw at it. On my own time, I stay with that shit that I like to do. So I'm passionate about a lot of shit. I just do what can pay. See, when you're passionate about a lot of shit, you can always make some money. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's part of the hustle.
You can not be passionate about something.
No, you definitely passionate because you passionate. You just ain't trying to. You probably looking at passion like it's softens the male. Like passion is not that. It's just this what you love to do. You may not love to do it. You've been doing it long. You've been doing what you're doing long enough to create a lifestyle. So you got some type of passion. If somebody come in your workplace right now and fuck up what you doing, you gonna say some shit. Like, hold on, you fucking up. You ain't doing that right. Not only because you in charge to say that, because you're passionate about that and it's gonna affect your work.
I wouldn't say
there's
passion.
some type of passion in there. I ain't just saying
It's like a machine.
overwhelmingly passion.
It's like a machine. I want to ensure that this gear works properly so the machine can work. That don't mean I'm passionate about the machine.
So why
The
you care?
passion is making sure you do what you do correctly. That's what a passion is. You can have a passion. If I'm tasked to do this task, I want to make sure that it's done. That's the passion in it. You're passionate about making sure you put your best foot forward in whatever it is you do, right? So like, but that's not meaning like, oh, I can't see myself not doing this. Like, you give a cook a restaurant, all he knows is cooking. He's passionate about cooking. This is what he's been striving to do his whole life. We're not striving to work these 9 to 5s that we have. Some of us. Some of y'all may have strived to work out 9 to 5. I can't say I did that. Like the job that I have, I didn't. Like when I was 7, I didn't say I wanted to be what I am today.
I want to be a firefighter or some shit.
I probably did say that stupid ass shit, but but yeah, no. I mean, shit. If I, like young black males in the hood, we grew up wanting to be basketball players and shit like that. Of course, we wanted to be a sports
Athletes.
athletes. You know what I mean?
And once you realize you ain't got that height, you like, oh yeah, this shit is.
But yeah, it's cool. I mean, I'm okay with what I do. I make a decent living, and I'll continue to do it. Somebody asked me when I retire from the job that I do. I could see myself retiring from the job that I'm doing.
You goddamn right.
I make a decent living doing it, so I'm not complaining about it. I never complained about money. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's fact. Like I say with my shit, I'm more passionate towards like I want to own my own. You know what I'm saying? And it's other places I could have went that paid more. You know what I'm saying? But with this spot that I'm with, you know what I'm saying, I'm more close to the boss. So, you feel me? I can pick his brain and learn more from him on how to have this successful company. You feel me? So that's why I stick with this one I'm at.
I invest in your company.
Yeah, I mean,
Whenever you're ready.
man, as soon as I'm ready, man, you know, y'all are gonna be first ones to get in.
I'm telling you the truth, cause I be on the same shit, Joe, and I be telling motherfuckers, this is what I want to do.
No,
I
I'm
invest in
talking
your
about
shit,
work.
Joe, on some real shit.
I want to be working.
Motherfuckers gotta learn how to support.
I want to be boots on the ground for a little while.
Facts. Well,
He was talking and then y'all started.
No, I'm just saying I would invest because I know you serious, but like I've been trying to open. I ain't trying. I'm gonna keep this short, sweet, like literally 30 seconds. I tried to open up a restaurant for years. Jeremy tell you this. I'm like, man, Joe, I know motherfuckers I work with in the food service and all this shit. We steady working this motherfucker, clocking in every goddamn day, making these motherfuckers money. I'm like, damn, ooh, couple $100 a month from each one of us, we can do some shit. Motherfuckers don't never listen. Bottom line. So if I hear some shit and I know that you legitly do what you doing, all that shit, and I hear you say that, when I hear shit like that, I won't pass up on a motherfucker like that. Because I know if a motherfucker would have took me serious all 10 years ago, where I could be, and I ain't just saying I could have did, no, you can't do shit by yourself.
right.
Bottom line. You try to say, man, you don't need no help. Fuck that, you need some help. So if you serious and all that shit, nigga, yeah, I invest in your shit with you on some real shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely serious. I ain't did this shit this long for nothing. All them bumps, bruises, and scars.
Cause I know you do that. That's what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what you do.
It's
So
definitely
you
a lot
sat
of
there and
money
thought
in
about
that
this shit. I don't know what you really thinking about, but I know you sat and thought about a plan, a goal, an outcome. But motherfuckers just, you can't do it by yourself. And that's just the reality of it.
Right. Until the motherfucker said I ain't got no goals, watch me.
Facts.
Watch me.
Pull off music.
I'm gonna go with nobody.
Hold on. Pull off music, Apple Music playlist. Type in J-Rich 730 or pull off music. Sippin Wit Da Real. Y'all can hear all the songs. We was discussing the playlist last week. This playlist is to show you. We not like trying to curate in particular sound on a playlist. This playlist is gonna give y'all our personalities through the music that we like to listen to.
Right.
So
Something for
it's
y'all
not
to ride
about having a smooth sound. This is everybody's personalities put together on the playlist.
Facts. Then,
It's like a Hydra.
Heiser.
It's like a Chimera of music.
Yeah.
You know admissions on here, but go ahead. You said nobody.
Nah, I ain't say missions though.
Okay, look, you've been on what you been listening to, church. Who wasn't put
Used
you
to.
up on? Oh, that's my shit.
I was on my toxic shit. I was toxic as hell. I'm like,
I actually got a soft
when I first heard, I'm like, bro, this sounds just like I'm on some toxic. That was toxic than it was. Like,
Who's
like,
toxic?
I'm toxic.
Her?
Nah.
He said it's a song. Nobody. NBDY used to. His name is Nobody, but it's in no vowel, so it's NBDY.
Oh, okay. Like slacks, black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how to,
Like 6 Lakhs.
But the song toxic as hell, man.
that's that shit though. That's my shit.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
mean
it.
you gotta listen to the acoustic version.
I did. It come on right after the first one. Yeah.
Alright. You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm going with K Camp and Jacquees.
K. Kevin Jacquees. What's the name of it? Let me see.
The name
What's
of
on
it
Your Mind?
is What's on Your Mind.
I thought you
Tired
done
of
some gangster
arguing.
shit, bro. You come in this motherfucker like you ready to go do it.
I got some gangster shit too, but you know.
For real, I said you put the
This my
mask
shit.
on.
I'm
and
on
got
my
the
death row
gold
poster
on.
right now.
You're right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought you were gonna go kill some shit. Like, let me know what's up, yo.
Yeah, I thought that nigga was over there looking like Nino Barrington.
Damn.
Sit your $5.
Hey, you know, black is my color.
Jada Kiss by your side.
Okay.
I listened to that song on loop
I ain't
like
mad
5
at
times.
that.
That's
Any locks.
Definitely ain't mad at that.
That's a classic song.
What? I better be some her.
It's some Ain't no Her came out this week. I'm trying to see. What have I been listening
You was
to?
talking about that Jasmine Sullivan last week.
Yeah, I ain't putting that on there. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to switch it up now because you went soft, he went throwback. I was, you know what?
My shit ain't soft though.
No. I know what it is. I know what I want to put on there. We was talking about this. This is everybody's favorite song, so we're gonna make sure it's on our playlist too, cause it's one of my
Body,
favorite
yada,
songs,
yada.
and I turn it on. Bust it. We gonna put Bust It on her.
Erica Banks bust it.
Never heard.
Hell no, you heard it.
You,
nigga. You heard enough of it.
Right.
God damn it.
Now let me see you.
Nah.
Bust it. Bust
Nah.
it.
Nah.
Bust
Girl,
it,
I
bust
think my
it.
butt
That's
getting
it.
big.
No, the Bust It challenge, the shit that everybody be dancing. I'm not
I
putting that on
heard
there
it.
for real.
I
I ain't putting that
heard
shit
it.
on
I
there.
ain't know. I don't know what y'all talking
You ain't even got
about.
to listen to the songs. Just
I'll
watch
show
the
you later.
videos.
I'm putting March Madness on there. I don't see how ain't nobody put it on there. You,
Future, that one on there.
Nope. And when you get in your car, just putting on March Madness just changes the day.
Yeah.
God.
Anybody that pissed you off.
It just changes the way you feel.
Savage.
For a whole summer, dude, that's all I used to put on. Like,
Everybody.
especially when you get fresh, though, and you ride your car
You
clean.
could be done just got off work and you turn that shit
You
on.
turned
You
up now.
good.
You ready.
Like, yeah.
You ready now?
Before you go, man, perfect.
Nah, he
thing.
went already. He went already.
Oh, everybody. So I was just telling Jeremy about Future. That's probably what put the little in his brain about the March Madness. But do you think Future can get back to the motherfucking March Madness Future? Was that his peak?
Nah, that ain't his peak.
You think not?
Nah, that song was
no bad music.
right.
He makes, I mean,
He made
It's-
music for the time.
it's albums that don't hit like the previous shit do. He'll have a song like, I mean, the song with him and Drake. That's a good song. That's something that people play a lot of, and it just came out. This was what, 2 years ago, last year, something like that. Was it last year, 2 years
I
ago?
think it last year.
Working on the week, like that's a song.
Yeah, yeah. But
They
I'm
had
talking
a-
about without
they had a
Drake on that
song.
motherfucker.
Future songs without Drake, like I'm saying, like I was telling them, like you listen to like 2018, that's when Beast Mode 2 came out. People listen to Rax Blue, Red Light, 31 Days. You know what I'm saying? Like those songs are just as good, just as known as the other Future songs.
But you remember Future had that Beanie Siegel. He had that hood run where everybody in the hood was like, he had that Jeezy run. He had
Well,
that.
like that Dirty Sprite and all
He
that
had
shit, you know
man,
what I'm
Future
saying?
came out and hit that shit like full throttle.
You can argue he's still on
Not
that run right now.
necessarily.
He just don't.
Cause
more
that
pop
damn
now.
Tony Montana and all that shit was trash.
He went pop and came back to the streets though. That's what I'm saying. Like you got to listen to certain shit. Certain albums. I mean, he's experimental now. Once you reach a certain point, you get to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Cause you ain't doing the shit you used to do, or
You can do
claim
what you
used
want to do. You can do what you want to do at this point. Like I want to try
This shit
this.
is
I
perfect.
want to do the Hendrix. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to do a Future Hendrix album. You can do what you want to do once you make it.
Okay, this shit
Do
is
what
perfect.
you want, what you popping.
Do what you want when you pop it.
This shit is actually perfect because this is why I ain't bringing this up to you earlier. But I was wondering, y'all, like, is it now? Don't you know how we used to hear? I don't know. You maybe you closer to my age a little bit. Y'all, Jim, y'all all heard how you used to hear that maybe that rappers are place. Like, how come nowadays it seems like all the rappers that really in the streets and all that shit, they really can't get up there, even though it's always been like that. But you notice how all the rappers that really make it is like 5, 6, 5, 7 and shit, like niggas that can be controlled type shit. Like, I'm just saying, why is it
I would never say.
I'm just saying.
He just say you short, you a pussy.
No, I'm just saying, but hey, that ain't how it was in school for you?
No, but I got a reason why I think these people are that way. I mean, but if I want you to finish your question though.
Yeah, because my whole purpose of this is because, okay, if they're not gonna come at Big Homie and be like, nigga, do this, do that, do this, do this. They gonna look at Big Homie like, nah, this motherfucker may slap the shit out of me or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my boss
Now-
can't do that shit.
I'm just saying, but if you think about it, it's like the motherfuckers that's really mega stars, they like 5'8" and under. Like
it's
they talk a big game like I almost like Patrick Beverly.
Smaller people are smaller. The smaller you are, the more louder you are, the more boisterous you are, because it's a little man syndrome.
Complex.
You know what I'm saying? Little man complex. But it's like you more the center of attention. You're more boisterous. You're more outgoing because you feel like people are gonna overlook you. Now taller people are more laid back. Like you see a 7-foot motherfucker who just always laughing loud and shit. Like this big goofy ass nigga here. That's what you're gonna say about him. You know what I'm saying? If a tall motherfucker was to be out there acting like some of the small motherfuckers,
but 6'4", 6'5".
Still 6'4", 6'5", the same laid back. Look at 2 Chainz, laid back. 2 Chainz is not boisterous like that. 2 Chainz is a laid back, fly.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And this nigga like 6'5", 6'6". The game is the 6. I'm a tough nigga. I'm 6'4". I'm a tough nigga. Dave East, laid back. But then, like you say, the Lil Wayne's 5'6", 5'7", T.I., all these niggas, but they are also more energetic and loud and
but are they easier to control than them bigger niggas like the game and all them?
Hell no, because come on, bro.
Is the executive really gonna come to that 6'9" nigga and say, nigga, I need you to drop 3 albums, nigga, right now, or they gonna go to, or they gonna feel more comfortable going to that little.
Everything is contractual, right? I'm not saying that. Just because you 5'7" don't mean you pussy.
I ain't say that.
Just because you...
But you can pick the 5'7" motherfucker that you want.
Just because you 6'8" don't mean you intimidated.
Why is all the rappers short? Like, you trying to tell me ain't no good tall rapper other than just that?
The tall niggas not going in there being as...
Flamboyant?
Like, you know, what do you rap? What do people, when you get in the booth, what they say? Speak up, right?
Yeah.
I have that same problem. I'm not tall and none of that shit. I just ain't that outgoing personality. The motherfuckers with that personality gonna go in there and they're going to show that personality within their music. And that comes off to the people. The motherfuckers who gonna stand in the middle of a room and dance in a party is going to get the attention.
Okay,
you
what
can
about
stand
Biggie
in the background and you can get your attention. What about Biggie?
Biggie come out that motherfucker, let's say like big homie. You say
Puffy. No, I got you, Puffy.
No, but before Puffy, that's how Puffy discovered him. Because he was out putting himself out there. But I'm just saying, my whole thing is the way
we talking to the masses, to make the masses appeal to you. Puffy was his voice. That's why you hear Puff on every song. Puff is in every video. Puff did that for everybody on his label. And that's why he would, and if you look at everybody that Puff did that for, none of them are that outgoing personality. Mace, Mace, G-Dap, none of them. But what you see, what Suge Knight say, you don't want your CEO all up in the video dancing? Because they weren't going to do that.
Do you feel you get more respect as a bigger nigga? Like, ain't there one of us no little bitty ass niggas? So, do you feel like, do you get disrespected often? I ain't just talking about because I ain't talking about on work, at work. I'm just talking about everyday life.
We're going to flip this out of music and make it to some regular shit.
I mean, I don't get tried a lot, but motherfuckers do have that complex where they want to try the big nigga, you know what I'm saying, to prove they got heart and some shit, you feel? But for the most part, nah, niggas don't really try music.
No, don't nobody try me. Maybe. I think motherfuckers will pull it. Cause it's it'd be like small things that motherfuckers will wait or like waiting see or wait and hear, and then they formulate their opinion about you. Like you look a certain way, but then when you talk, like, oh, okay, yeah. Or like you look a certain way, and then they see you doing a certain thing that they would deem as compromise, and like, oh, okay, now I know how to approach this person. People formulate opinions, put you in boxes based off their perception of something they may see or hear from you. Period.
We all stereotype. Like, we blame the whites for stereotyping us as gangsters and gangbangers and shit like that. But if you walk in a room and you see a nigga, you trying to identify the nigga who might got the pistol on him off GP. So now we stereotyping ourselves as well. So you look at
really
a
a stereotype with us though?
I mean, we stereotyping, yeah.
You may be the one with the pistol.
It's a safety thing. But there's a safety thing on their part as well, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? They trying to protect themselves, but we trying to identify the threat and be prepared.
Can blacks
in the middle.
stereotype blacks though? Really?
All the
Because
time.
If he
How?
the shooter, yo,
That's what he just
that's
said.
what I'm saying. He the
That's what I'm
shooter.
saying, but he
no,
may be the nigga
that's
with
what
the
you
gun.
asking. That's what you saying though. You said we are being stereotyped. Like if a motherfucker just gonna walk up and try you because he think you pussy, he stereotyped you as pussy. So now that's a stereotype. We're stereotyping each other. So that's what you ask him. Do he get approached? So do motherfuckers try him? If a motherfucker just gonna off GP try you without knowing you, they think you pussy. So they stereotyped you as that. So that's a stereotype. If you generalizing somebody as something without knowing anything about them, that's what a stereotype is. First time we knocked something over in a
They
minute.
haven't in a while.
Yeah. Go ahead. Keep talking. You can, so I can.
You know, it's like, bitch, get down. Ding, ding.
Nah, don't let
A perfect example of, but a very perfect example of that is something that you brought up, I believe, last podcast.
What?
When we was talking about the rights and shit, and you say how you would be offended if you heard a black person say this particular thing if he had on fucking sweater vest and some chinos, like you just did that to him. You just profiled him because of how he looked. You like
That's true.
yeah, you just profiled him because of how he looked. No, that was you.
Black
That was
people.
you.
No. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck Chino is. Chino Hills is.
You would judge somebody based on how they dress.
No, I ain't never said that.
Well, you would profile
Well, I
somebody
look how
based
I
on how they
dress.
dress. No. You would profile somebody based on how they dress.
I ain't say that.
Yeah. Yes, you did, Ted.
I didn't-
We ain't gotta argue about
No, because you gotta pull that up. Because I guarantee you.
I was
ain't
only
that,
using
'cause
it
I
as an
dress like-
example.
I don't wear suits and ties and shit.
I was only doing that based on the example of profiling. We all profile people.
I don't
we all-
profile nobody.
Okay.
All right.
How can I gonna profile somebody and I'm the profiler? I'm the profilee. I'm the prototype nigga that's gonna come to your house and rob you, so they say. You is. I can't profile you. That's like I'm be living in a chicken coop like Smokey on Friday, scared.
But that's the
Get all
thing.
niggas.
That's what it is. Like, but we can profile others. Like, we profile women. She look easy. I'm finna hit that. I see her
look
now.
like she a
She
star.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, she going. She just fucking because that's a profile.
It look like her pussy style.
All that.
Right,
That's
yeah,
profiling.
Yeah.
And then like so yeah, like that's what happens. Like everybody profiles somebody. Like
True.
That's what I call a profile picture.
I mean, it's you. It's a shot of you. Anybody got any other questions? What we doing?
Do y'all feel like do y'all feel like y'all too old to get influenced by young music?
No.
Yeah.
To get influenced by how?
By young artists? Yeah.
I mean, I've never been influenced by music, so
I'm just saying, like, period.
Never?
It can just incite
You
something in you.
though, Lord, because when there's certain songs come on, man, you get into your little gangster mode, though.
That's enjoying the music.
Yeah, but
I ain't.
but
That
you
had
literally
influenced
getting
by fucking
a
Alien
gangster
Fabulous now.
mode, though, bro. You be
Little
really
limp in there.
with the shits then. You know what I'm saying? You go from Kool-Aid back to when the gangster shit come on, now you in this motherfucker gangbang.
Influence,
Even though you
but
don't go
influence. Okay, that means I'm changing my lifestyle. Like,
Not
no, that's
technically an
enjoying the
influence.
music. So okay. I mean, if we doing minutia and technicalities, yeah, okay. You influence if you get up and dance when the song come on. You are influenced to dance. So yeah, okay. If I'm influenced to make movements based on the song, yes. But what I'm assuming what he's talking about is like change your lifestyle. You got people out here claiming Bloods because Lil Wayne said he was a Blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I
So
was
no,
influenced
I've
by
never
Bone.
been influenced by music in a way like that. I listen to Eminem. I ain't go out and rape old women and no stupid ass shit like that.
I was influenced by Bone and Mystical and all them. Keep smoking, still smoking, we smoking. Buddha lover, gotta learn to smoke the Buddha. Yeah,
I'm a
influenced
person-
by music. Yeah.
I'm a person who feel like I've never been peer pressured into anything. I've never.
Is that
allowed
called peer pressure or brainwashing?
That's different. But I mean, I'm just saying on a similar note, like I feel like I make my decisions. I feel like I'm a single-minded person where I make my own decisions based on what the fuck I want to do. True. So I don't think nothing can really influence me.
Some things influence us without us realizing them.
True, and that's the way you're saying with the music. That's the brainwashing part of the music. The overly, you hear it all the time, and they implement messages in your head. Like what? Join the Navy, goddamn it! Spell it backwards on the Simpsons. You feel me?
Oh God.
As soon as he said that, I'm like, yeah. I was just thinking about that same one.
Hey, yeah, that's real shit though. I mean, a lot of the music nowadays, with our generation, it's not gonna influence us to do the shit they out here doing. Like, it's not gonna have us run out here want to go kill the ops and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You never know.
But were we doing that before their generation?
That's
not
what
we.
See, that's what
I
I
don't
was
say
gonna get
we,
to.
but
Like,
wasn't
cause
niggas doing that
motherfuckers
shit before
at our
them?
age, we
This
had
Chicago,
already been did
nigga.
that and done that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers, they just took it to a new level. It's not like we finna get out here and just every day we going on 6th,
It's the way they
shit.
talk about it, Jay.
Right.
It's the way they talk about
Cause I'm
it.
gonna say murders going on in the goddamn
No,
92.
but it was
The
murders
same
going on in
way.
92, but you wouldn't have a motherfucker dropping the song next week telling you
True.
everything that happened in 92.
It just didn't have Facebook to
But
glorify.
okay, right. That's what we saying. So, but if it
They were
wasn't,
saying it in their music.
but it wasn't the next week because you know how hard it was to record something in 92?
I know, you can
You know what
record
I'm
the next
saying?
week,
Like-
you just could put it out until the next month.
Exactly. But now that shit
we
could be out
recorded.
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
That
feel
should
me?
be
Like-
out that day.
If
They
motherfuckers
didn't
on
just
that,
drop the body and motherfucker like, yeah, we just left him on the curb. Ooh,
nigga
on
blood
6th.
drying in the sun like he died. What? God damn.
That shit sound hard.
And nigga gonna be standing on the spot.
Officer 74451 was standing right there taking the police report. You know what I'm saying? Like, he done got the
pictures
nigga
and
badge
shit, nigga, in the
number.
video and shit.
Put the nigga badge number in the song.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I can't see motherfuckers our age getting influenced by that shit.
Nah,
but,
I'm not.
But you do got them simple-minded ass motherfuckers that want to be young and with the shits and all that, trying to keep up with the times and shit like that.
Living on their legacy.
But at some point, it did kind of influence us because you notice like how when they started tightening up their clothes, we actually did the same shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
That's from a fashionable standpoint.
It still was the influence.
It did.
though.
I agree with
Yeah,
you.
we don't
we-
go to the fashion houses directly for the influence. They bring it to us, and then
Facts.
we see where the trends are going, and then we adjust.
Because a lot of these, like Amiri and all that shit, fam, we ain't know shit about that.
Nah.
Amiri probably been out for a long ass time.
All
All
these
that shit
fashion
been out
houses been out
for
for
a
a
long
long
You feel?
time.
We didn't know shit about
The only thing that's new is Off-White and Fear God.
that. Right. Kenzo, shit like that. Fam, I ain't know shit about no fucking Kenzo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Till you start seeing the rappers wearing the shit, talk about the shit. And now it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah, they
I got to
definitely
get
paid
this.
a rapper.
I
to
get,
promote that
okay,
shit.
there we go. That's influence. I could say that because I did. I wore Rockaway and all that shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like yeah.
Then we said it last week about the influence. Like you pay a rapper, an artist to promote your shit. Like 2 Chainz with True Religion. True Religion been out. This is the old cat I work with. This nigga 60 years old. This nigga say he got True Religion hats motherfuckers never seen. He got True Religion before he got skinny, hanging over his pants. Authentic shit like True Religion been around nigga since the 60s, 70s.
All of these
But you paid
solidified
2 Chainz and them to mention
designer
it, and then
brands have
we-
been around for longer than anybody has been alive, really.
Y'all want some authentic? Nah, y'all True Religion probably ran his course. But he say he got some motherfucking authentic True Religion hats and niggas never.
Everything comes back around though.
Just because
Wow,
if
man.
it falls out of favor, don't mean they stop making it.
And
Right,
then just
like-
because it falls out of favor, my bad, church. Go ahead.
I was about to say like Coogee. Coogee is still around. It's just like it's not as popular as it was in 2003.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They made Coogee into a streetwear brand, and it when streetwear is technically dead. You know what I'm saying? Like streetwear isn't obsolete. The
Pelly
academics,
Pear.
the
Unless
LIGs, the
Gonna always be
Unless
Yeah.
it's Supreme or Baby.
right, Supreme or Baby. But even them, they're doing the collabs with the big fashion houses now.
But they still a streetwear brand.
But they're damn near on the level. Like it's Supreme. Just
Ain't no
for
such thing as
$2
streets no
billion.
more. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like to a fashion house. So it's like, is that streetwear anymore? Once you start doing big business like that, it's not really streetwear no more.
First of all, streets been watered down. So the term streets is softened now. So breakdowns to B-boys, all that shit is known as street, not gangster, but they slowly watering that shit down. So let's say like for instance you go in the trenches and you see how they dressing. Okay, I could bring out a whole clothing line, even though niggas be like, man, these niggas out here dirty ass, bum ass niggas, they out here, no. These niggas out here getting money, they just wearing the same shit over and over again. But it's just like what Kanye did with the wear and tear look on the clothes. That's a whole nother fucking brand right there. You see what I'm saying? That's how they keep that shit going. I need to shut up. I need to stop before I put too many ideas out here in the world.
They was already doing that kind of stuff before Kanye
Not
did
like
it.
I'm thinking
Like
about
ripped up
right
clothes
now.
and all that crazy looking shit. Like motherfucker wore that shit 80 times.
Not like I'm thinking about
Yeah, but
right
that,
now.
like I said, that shit never really makes it to certain places. Like he got the influence to where some people will wear that shit, but like you said, like that type of shit, that ain't for the streets. That's hipster shit now. You know what I'm saying? You see these people walking down the street like, I got one piece on from this. Motherfucker had that ripped up motherfucking Kanye sweater with the big ass hole and some Supreme shorts that say Supreme box logo all over that bitch.
Like
with
Future
some
say, at the same damn
with
time.
some Louis Vuitton socks on and some Travis Scott sixes. And you be, ain't motherfuckers swear this the flyest motherfucker in the city. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how some people choose to dress. Like,
That's the future.
you know.
At the same damn time.
It's not based on
Plain
how it looks,
jeans.
it's based on how much it costs.
Of course. I mean, we label whores. Motherfuckers been label whores for forever. A lot of this shit that people wear, these designer shits is trash. No, not trash. In my opinion, that shit ugly. Point blank period. Like, that's just, in my opinion, that shit ugly. I'm not gonna say it's trash, because to each his own. If you like that shit, wear that shit, buy that shit. I don't care. It's your money.
That shit is trash.
It's their money. If they want to spend it on it, it's on them.
You go with the same motherfucking jeans for $30, you pay $500.
Hey,
You go get some Mary skinnies for $1,400.
One day I'm gonna be a fashion guru.
From fucking Burlington.
That's another one of my passions, fashion. I got a passion for fashion. Even though I don't splurge on myself like I used to when I was younger, but I still, you know, I think I still hold my own. But it could be better. I'm just on some shit right now. But when I get to that level, fashion, there's a passion.
yeah.
You gotta
I
dress
got a
people.
question for y'all. Do y'all think that, that's enough. Do y'all think that when it comes to friends, you can I wouldn't say outgrow, but you can outgrow their bullshit. You know, is it, because some people would say if this your friend, you stick around through whatever.
Friends to the end.
Friends to the end, right? But if you see your friend and you and your friend keep going through the same shit, you there for them constantly, you see them over and over again making the same mistakes, not trying to grow, not trying to improve themselves. Is it okay to just leave them behind?
Yes.
I agree. Yes.
Jay say no. I say yes as well. And
I mean, I don't. First of all,
we'll go in order. We're gonna come back this way with our opinions.
no, it ain't that. You cannot expect for a motherfucker to be how you be. First of all, so now by you thinking that a motherfucker's supposed to move when you move, that's some self-centered shit.
That's not
Now-
what I'm asking. That's
Huh?
not what I'm asking.
I'm just saying. Ask the question again.
I'm saying if you watch a person and you help a person, you continuously bailing that person out, being there for that person, being their shoulder.
How long?
The friendship.
It's like they
however long
never
the
grew up.
friendship,
Okay.
Like,
It's like they never
but
grew
all
up.
this shit, and you keep watching this person make the same mistake over and over to the point where if this is your real friend, you have feelings tied up in this person, so their hurt affects you. But if this person keeps allowing themselves to get hurt by the same situation, is it okay to leave them alone?
I'm gonna keep this shit short and sweet.
Go ahead.
Now that you repeat the question, this is your friend, right? Y'all grew up together, right? This is your friend. Just because your friend didn't turn out, maybe he helped you in ways that nobody else could help. This is why this is your friend. You don't just make any motherfucker your friend. Just because your friend didn't grow up the way you grew up in life don't mean you turn your back on that friend. Because it was a point in time when that friend, which you called your friend for a reason, helped you out. So because that friend didn't elevate the way you elevated, don't mean you turn your back on that friend or you're not a friend.
I can understand that.
That's the opinion that a lot of people have, but
Right. With me, it's like if I as we grow, man, we can't stay in the same place. You know what I'm saying? If you're not trying and you just want to stay in the same place forever, bro, like I'm gonna have to leave you behind. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a weight that I gotta hold on my shoulder. You feel me? You're gonna hold me back at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? So I can't just keep you around if you're just gonna be the same dead ass weight. G. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to elevate at some point. At some point in life, you have to elevate.
If we've been if we've been friends for more than 20 years and you still got the same mindset of when we was 18, I can't fuck with you. Like that means mentally you haven't matured mentally. And it's like, of course, if we friends, like you said, I've bailed you out and we've had conversations about this stuff prior and it don't seem to click with you, so I gotta sever ties at a certain point, because at the end of the day, after a certain while, you're an adult. You want to be like this. You want to be like this. You're comfortable in this particular space that you're in right now. I'm not, so I'm gonna leave you to it.
The way I feel about the situation, if I've tried and you're trying to pull me back because you want what we, had, you can't grow. You know what I'm saying? Use like Tommy and Powell, for example. Ghost wanted to get out of the game. Ghost didn't want to do illegal shit anymore. He tried to go legit. You know what I'm saying?
Ghost fucked up.
Let me finish. Ghost wanted to go legit. He wanted to keep it. He wanted to stop making penitentiary chances.
On his
own. He
own.
wanted to legitimize the shit, right? You can have this. You can do this. You know what you're doing. Go ahead. Make it happen. I'm finna go over here and try to be better. And make myself, you know what I'm saying? Take myself out the crossfire.
So you do that.
But you want to pull me back into the crossfire. Yeah, Ghost could have did it wrong. Ghost could have talked. But I don't think he never not told Tommy what his plans was. I'm trying to get out. If he said I'm trying to get out once, that's all you need to hear.
After the fact that we didn't build an empire?
The empire can end.
Hell
Like, if I'm trying
nigga.
to improve myself and you
man,
don't want to allow me
I'll
to,
do that.
and you just gonna leave me behind, you don't have my best interest.
Ghost wasn't
You're
Tommy's
being
friend.
selfish. You know what I'm saying? If you're still trying to hold me back because you feel like you need me, and I'm trying to get out and potentially elevate both of us, you're the one being selfish.
You can't use that as an example because Ghost wasn't Tommy's friend.
How?
How was he?
How?
How was
Because
he?
he wanted to.
You used me to build this empire, and then you decided that you wanted to go legit. Did you not notice when the first time that he told when Ghost told Tommy that he wanted to go legit, he looked at what? They was just not getting started. This some shit was on Ghost's mind. This wasn't no shit that they thought about together as partners, as friends, into the drug game that they did since they were so young and just growing up. It's just to the fact where Tommy ain't got no kids. Ghost got a family. So he thinking like, damn, I got shit to live for now.
Right.
But you cannot come at me when you feel like, damn, I got shit to live for now, and then say, I'm out.
But if you're his friend,
You understand?
you gonna understand. Yes, nigga, that's what I'm saying.
I'm understand you better off than me. We started this shit together.
How you better off?
What you mean?
Y'all had the
How?
same opportunities. Ghost made better moves.
No. But it don't matter.
How is he?
It's a blind
And
side.
he wasn't better off. They was 50-50 in everything.
Right.
It's a blind
Tommy had a
side.
part in the truth. Tommy had parts in everything.
But then Tommy had more shit set up.
More
That
shit.
Ghost said, I'm out too. When
On the
Tommy
drug
say,
side.
okay, I got shit I need you to do, Ghost say, I'm through with this shit, Tommy, I'm out. What? All of a sudden, nigga, this my last move, then I'm out. You out before my last move. That's what
You're
happened.
not saying that though.
that
If you
wasn't
not-
his last move.
And it wasn't. Tommy
He
never
told
wanted out.
him. He told him that, man, Z, he knows nothing else but the game. Like, he don't want to leave the game.
Right.
So why would Ghost want to stay? Why, if you were a real friend, why would you want your mans that has a family to keep taking these chances, keep getting shot at, keep getting passed? Like, gee, you
We
damn
from the streets. Everybody got a
But
family.
you can grow up.
Fuck that. You gotta grow up at some
And
point
is
in
it
time.
not? Is it
Everybody don't
selfish
grow up.
on you to want to hold your man's back because of what y'all done?
So okay, when you do all that shit, it's selfish of me to tell every shit I know. Now I'm a snitch. This is how snitching come about.
You wanna live backwards.
This is where snitches come from. You know what snitches come from? Snitches come from motherfucking niggas that been left behind. Bottom line. You have to be true to your niggas or they gonna fucking turn on your ass. That's it.
If I'm trying to improve myself and you
just
try and
telling
you not,
y'all,
and you not with me on that, you can't. You not my friend. But go ahead. What you gonna say?
Pat got concussed.
That's crazy.
You want to live backwards. I don't agree with that because it's okay. For example, we both on the block. We serving packs. I'm like, you know what? At this point, my nigga, like, we can start our own shit. No, everything going good right here, right this. I'd rather just do this.
But what if it is?
We're making 500 a day.
Because
Why would we start?
I'd rather
Get our own shit.
Relax.
I'd rather live in my comfort zone. I'd rather live it.
Relax.
I'd rather live in my comfort zone than try to progress for something who my friend is telling me will be better for us in the long run. But I don't want change. I'm comfortable here. I don't want to move from this spot. So now it's just like, so now if you leave me from my comfort spot, you wrong, that don't make sense.
You go off and start your own block and left me sitting here serving packs. Oh, you bogus? No.
No,
nigga.
I told you.
No,
This
the minute you go.
You bogus.
The minute you go and you pull up in the beds, cause your block you been getting 4-5 bands a day, and he still getting that 500. He hating on you.
Goddamn right. That's
I
how
tried
it
to
should
bring
go.
you with me, and you told me no.
That's what I'm telling
That's
you.
on you. That's
So
your
you supposed
fault.
to
That's
limit
yourself.
yourself
No,
because
that's
you're
what
a
I was
friend?
telling y'all. What you talking about?
But that's the same thing, though.
No, it
That's
ain't.
leaving your friend behind.
True.
Y'all leaving y'all friend behind.
But you
That's
told
what I'm telling
him.
y'all.
But you
y'all
told
saying what I'm
him.
saying.
Wait. In Lil Man's scenario, who's
Are you
wrong?
fucking kidding me? What y'all listening to?
In Lil Man's scenario, who's wrong?
Who's wrong?
In your opinion?
Nah, fuck that.
I'm asking you.
Nigga,
Because I'm
what y'all
trying to
just
see.
said was,
And he looking at you like you bogus. How is that right? You didn't leave him behind. You put him on. You told him let's do this, but he said no and stayed where the fuck he was at. Now he looking at you like you wrong. You didn't leave him behind. He stayed behind. That's what we was saying.
I don't understand what you just said. Say it again.
I got you.
One more time. Break it down.
If we on the block together making 500
We on
a
the block
piece a
together.
day, right? And I say, bro,
Shit,
we've
what
been
block
out
is
here,
this?
we've been out here jugging. Let's just get our own shit. And you say, nah, bro, we should just stay right here. We don't wanna be in no con. You know what I'm saying? We good over here. And then I'm like, man, all right, you can stay here. I'm gone, right? I'm finna go do my thing.
I'm
I got a
saying
plan.
that wasn't what we talking
what
about. in the
we
beginning.
said.
exactly what we've been talking about
Somebody's
this whole
being
time.
left behind.
Somebody don't
Somebody's choosing to try and better themselves for themselves, and one person is saying, no, let's stay here. It's all about bettering ourselves.
Well, y'all,
It's the same thing with a
I'm gonna have
friend.
to watch it.
If your
I
friend
think
not
y'all
trying to
just
better themselves,
jumped on my
but keep
side and
holding you
flipped it
back,
up.
why would you still be that person's
Hold on. All
friend?
right.
That's
Say,
definitely
wait,
what I-
wait.
That's not what the case at all.
Say.
You just said
Hold
if
on.
you doing some shit
I got another
and
one.
that nigga still doing some shit, you gonna leave him behind.
That's
Now
what
you
he said.
saying if you doing some new shit and you tell that nigga and he don't come with you, then he left behind. That's what just happened.
No.
I got
Yes, it is.
I got
That's
better-
exactly what
that's
just
it.
happened.
I got a better example.
I got a better example.
It ain't about the example. Jeremy.
No,
he
that's
just
not what he said, Jack.
I just said I ain't leaving no nigga behind. My niggas not leaving left behind. Like, okay. And he just said, if he come up with an idea, see how y'all flip that shit.
Okay,
If I come up with an idea,
I get what you're saying.
y'all
And you
put the
say no.
idea on
Alright,
there.
okay,
If I come
okay,
with an
okay,
idea,
I get what he said. I
Jackie
get what he
heard
said.
the whole analogy.
No, I get what he said. No, I get what he said. No, he did. I get what he said.
Simplified.
no.
Simplified.
I
You
get
gotta
what
wait.
he's saying. Fuck it. If I'm at work, we work together, and we both on the verge of getting fired. And I'd be like, bro, I can't be hanging with you. We be out too much, getting drunk and shit. I can't be going to parties all night. Oh man, bro, come on. What the fuck you mean? Nah, bro, I'm good with that. Am I bogus for stop fucking with this nigga? Because what he wants to do is put me in the worst position. We all talking about putting a motherfucker in the worst position because of the decisions you want to make. It don't matter what the example is. If I stay here with you, I'm in a worse position. Am I wrong for leaving you? That's just what the whole question is from the jump. That was my question. It don't matter what the example is. Am I wrong for trying to be in a better position and you're trying to hold me back? You're being selfish. Technically, I'm being selfish as well. Who's wrong for being selfish? At the end of the day, that's what the question is.
Don't look at me, cause I'm gonna watch this shit and I'm gonna tell y'all we're gonna end this shit right now. Cause I know y'all on some bullshit. And next week, I'm gonna have the spot, the time, and the day when I'm telling you niggas to go look back and then shit. Cause I already
You
know
can
y'all
play the
flip that
audio.
shit up on the nigga.
Play the audio
Y'all
next
flip
week on
that
the
shit
pod.
up on the nigga so quick y'all just did.
You make sure
I
you
swear
have
to
the
God.
audio on the time frame. We'll play it.
Well,
on
y'all
the pod
just said
next week.
everything
We
I
own
just
it.
said the first time around. But
yeah.
it wasn't about that situation, but it was the same similar shit, but y'all flipped that shit up. That shit was amazing.
All right, moving on. Y'all got any questions? Like,
What
anybody
are
got
we
something?
gonna do with these cards? What was these cards for?
I was supposed to get a card flipped earlier, but
No.
pull a card.
Jeremy
Come on,
Come
Shuffle.
on, give me a.
Jeremy Shuffle. Hey, listen, man, you listen to it every time. You gonna know what I'm talking about. You already know this nigga gonna come
Just-
back talking that shit.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Bring
You
the
know I'm gonna
card.
listen to this motherfucker.
Bring the card. If y'all want to
I'm
watch,
bringing the slot in the spot.
if y'all want to
You
listen,
niggas.
go to Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere. Google Sippin With Da Real. Google Sippin Pod. Google #Sippin. You'll find us.
shipping, baby.
All right.
Google, goddammit.
Damn, I got a card out.
No. Throw that bitch
I
on the
mean,
table.
we had 57 minutes now. We might well just go with it. I ain't throw it on the table in a minute.
God damn.
Who's supposed to flip? Am I supposed to flip
You got
it?
the card
You
reader.
supposed to throw that bitch
You
out
got the card.
there.
Read card. Just read
You
card.
supposed to throw that bitch out there.
Which of us is most likely to cause a rat infestation in their apartment?
Damn. Pick another card. I don't think none of us do that.
Ain't nothing else dirty.
Nah, I leave clothes around. I don't leave food around.
G-Bo.
That's
I make
just
sure
a
I put my
Netflix
shit.
spot.
Y'all said I was crazy. I make my bed up before I get in this shit.
But we don't leave like
I'm
fruit
in the
around.
bed.
places.
Yeah, I don't leave
food
food
bring
around.
around.
I don't leave no food laying
Yeah,
around.
that's why I say ain't none of us
Like dust.
does
But-
not.
All right.
Like-
Which of us is most likely to scratch the side of someone's car and then drive away without leaving a note? All four of us.
Yeah, I ain't.
All four of us.
I'll check my shit. Get right up out of there.
Who the fuck is gonna
I
Hey.
have a story.
I have a story
Go
too.
ahead, you go first.
Go ahead.
Go first.
Man wasn't even no scratch though. It was when I had got my first car. It was like a couple months in. I was at my homie house. I was at one house.
Right. On the block.
I left that nigga house. I thought I'm trying to, when you first get your car, I was running that bitch. I get in the car, hit the gas, that bitch in reverse. I backed into somebody's shit hard than a motherfucker.
That
I
was
right
gonna be my
out.
story
Got
too.
right
I
out
did
that
the exact
jam.
same shit.
That shit be ugly. Yo, I hit the gas thing. You finna skid off your ass. Fly
On the real, I
backwards.
did that shit.
Oh shit. Yeah. Those man.
I ain't never hit nobody's shit though.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers can hit my car, but I ain't never hit nobody's shit.
I remember Marcus, boy. He tore up that rental.
Hey, I remember it was me and Boo, man, that we was in, I don't know, I think I was like 16. He was like fucking 14. I just got the Buick. No, what I get? I think I had the Monte Carlos. That's when I got that fucking Tito Monte Carlos. And
The
it
only
was trying
nigga I ever heard say Carlos.
yeah, it is.
With the
Monte
S on.
Carlos.
Right. Monte Carlo.
It got an S on it for real? I know. I thought they had an O on it. I thought it was just
No, it
a
don't got no S on
Carlos,
it.
nigga.
It's a Monte Carlo. It's not a not a Monte Carlo.
Go ahead.
It's a Monte Carlos, nigga. It was made in... Nah, I ain't gonna go that far.
Made in Peru.
But shit, we hit up that up Walnut, goddamn it. I'm looking for the mechanic and shit. Calamo.
Right.
That nigga name was Calamo?
Yeah, Calamo.
Rest in peace, Calamo.
Rest in peace, Calamo.
You know,
shit.
so shit, we going up, me and Boomer and the kind of shit, you know, right up. I ain't got no license and none of that shit, you know. This
The
back
right
then
way.
when you can get a car with no
The right way.
license. I'm 16 and shit, Boomer and at 12. Ooh, I'm like, yo, Calamo roller went down, yo, Calamo. He working on another car, got the bitch jacked up. I swerve over and hit the car he working on. Hey, everybody on the block, look at my goof ass like, I said, never mind. Me and Boo Man, they don't ask about this story once. I can't live that story down. Boo Man, motherfucker, down out.
I swerved around and hit the Caillou.
Yeah, I hit the car he was working on. Wow,
That's crazy.
Did it fall off the jack?
Nah, that ain't how
Did
he
it fall off the
died.
jack?
no, because he was dead. Shit, I'm glad he didn't fall off
We
the
did
jack.
say rest in peace to him, but
But
that's not how he died.
that
That's not how
overrated. He died of overage and some shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, fool.
Yeah, that shit was. Hey, I ain't gonna talk about my car days, nigga.
I ain't never hear nobody say
I
that.
was riding one day. I was a little too close. Clipped somebody, motherfucking side mirror. That motherfucking alarm went off. I stopped and
Right
I
up out of
looked.
there.
Get the fuck up out of
Get
there.
out of there.
That's before camera was there. Where
No, it wasn't, nigga.
That shit was last week.
nigga took a chance.
I remember people used to leave.
But nah, the fuck. Nah, go ahead. I can't.
Somebody was like,
I ain't gonna tell her. I'll tell you I rest.
Man, I got shut up.
Back when I
'cause
had
I
that
got too
Apollo,
many.
you know, I used to like double park in park space. Motherfucker used to leave notes on my shit telling me to stop doing it.
Oh yeah.
I ain't
He's
kept
a
up.
double parking.
I hate when the motherfucker
You know,
leave a
parking
note in
space.
my car.
I park on the line. I take up 2 parking spaces. So bitch, don't park next to me.
I feel like Goku, nigga.
No,
I
fuck
would have
that.
been a
I'm
buster
powering up. Every time I come out there, I see some shit in my car, I be like, what the fuck you touch my car for? Then I'll be like, oh shit, it's just sweet potato pies on sale. I'll be like, God damn, still you could have fucked up my shit. Stop touching my shit.
If
I
it
swear I
rains,
ain't-
you had that
They
motherfucking
stick
mark on your window,
shit.
boy.
It
Oh,
melts
God.
on your window. Yeah, that shit be
Man.
bogus as hell.
worst
That
shit
happened
ever.
to me. That shit definitely happened to me. I had melted on my window because of the rain. Like, you know, that shit started falling
man.
apart.
What is the weirdest car problem you ever had?
The weirdest car problem.
weirdest random
Now.
car malfunction you ever had?
Nigga, now the motherfucking weather strip. Every time it rain, nigga, my thigh be wet to the motherfucker. I swear to God, I be getting out the car like this, like, damn, it look like I pissed on myself. There be all type of water on my legs, G.
The weirdest shit I have is by being these computerized cars. These motherfuckers, and I know it. Motherfuckers say, oh man, it's a conspiracy. Fuck that. They send signals out to your car to bring your shit in to get work. Like your lighter pop on. After the blue, you be like, what the fuck, nigga? But if you got full coverage warranty and all that shit, as soon as you pull up to the motherfucking shit, the light go off. Shit be weird as fuck. Like, my light came on. I'm like, watch this shit. Fucking, I ain't finna take this shit to the shop. I'm gonna ride this bitch for another 3 days.
I thought
And the
you
light
were
gonna
saying
go
I'd
off.
rather before another 3 years.
No, I'm gonna ride this bitch for another 3 years and the light gonna go off. And sure enough, the light went off. Then I get an email from the dealership talking about it's time for your car to be serviced. Like, ain't this about a bitch? Y'all in my pockets? That's why I never buy another new car, nigga. I ain't
business.
buying no other new car after this motherfucker, boy. I'm only riding 96s, nigga.
That's getting 96s is actually worse
But
than
92s, nigga.
that's actually worse than like what you're dealing with right now though. Because they don't got the updated like safety features and all that, and your ass gonna be struggling trying to get a lot of that shit like
You gonna
service.
get a
and shit.
motherfucking 85 Chevy, you don't need no 7.
Hey, a
Shit,
lot of
what
them
I'm on.
motherfuckers, a
I'm on
lot of them
87.
motherfuckers who got
Bro,
them bitches
hell.
and keep them bitches up, they say, I have to get rid of that motherfucker. Give me some. Give me
Yeah,
some
cause they keep
recent
sending that
shit.
emission test notice out to your ass.
It's putting rims.
No,
on
after a
that
certain
mission
year, you
going
don't
on.
gotta take that emission
the
test no
upkeep
more.
on
They know
those
that
older
bitch
cars,
dangerous.
like those, like they not really made to last like
But
that. Real talk.
you said safety features, nigga. You can run into a motherfucker in a Chevy, bro. Ain't shit gonna be wrong with your car.
Nah, yo,
And what
Hello.
kind
That
of
shit
shit?
all
80?
85 Chevy. That
Yeah,
bitch
yeah,
all
yeah.
metal. So you ain't hurting your shit.
That's why
You
you
gonna
done
tear
see
these
the accident on
fiberglass
Chevy.
cars up.
Nigga, you ever see the Chevy did it up? Right behind a bumper, it'd be like the back of your thigh in your jeans.
If-
That's how much it folded,
if-
that much.
If you smack a wall in the Toyota Corolla, and if you smack a wall in the Chevy,
I feel
You-
for the wall.
I fear for the wall.
you would die
I fear
in
for
the
the
Chevy,
wall.
and you probably
I
won't
feel
die
for
in
the
More
that.
wall.
than likely,
You won't die in that Corolla,
engine
but you would
gonna
die
push
in that
into
Chevy.
your ass on that
Nigga,
Chevy.
I hit
that
him on the
Corolla.
collar, hit
That's
the
the
wall.
only thing.
The
I hit
engine
the
they gonna
wall.
surround your ass with pillows.
That's what I'm
Monte
saying. Like,
Carlo,
I
the
know,
Chevy
I
I
know.
hit. I tried to turn in the alley, and it was a little wet out there. This when I was like literally 16 when I first got the, and it was a V8 too. So I was ahead of my time, big homie. I'm 16-year-old with a fucking V8. First car. Monte Carlo.
That's how it sound.
Nigga pulling up to me at the stoplight talking about, young nigga, you know what that can do, right? They peeling out. I'm like, nigga, I ain't know that. I'm pulling out like driving it daily. Until I tried to turn to the alley and accidentally accelerate too much. And then, that bitch hit the corner of that building.
a lot of people don't know that's not what those cars were made for. If you got a V8, when they had a V8 in those cars, they weren't trying to be sports cars. They was just trying to up the horsepower because they supposed to be like luxury cars. They only
Well,
like
shit,
you
you know
would
what's
have a
happening, more
fucking
power.
7-liter V8 and that bitch would have 250 horsepower because it was a lot of time, but it wasn't made to just like fly across, like just be flying off the line and shit. Like that's not what they was made for. That's why a lot of times motherfuckers be getting rid of them bitches because they was doing all that. And by the time they realize that they shouldn't have been doing this, it's already too late. The engine shot. And then
But
by
now,
being an
guess
older
what?
car, you can't even put no... If you get a new engine and put up in it, it's going to cost more than what the
It's
whole
a
fucking car
Charger
worth.
now, though. That's the fucking Hemi now.
It's different, though.
But I'm
Those
saying,
are
but
made to go fast. Them other cars wasn't made to go fast.
Nigga, my Monte Carlo 8
Monte
cylinder
Carlo
was made to
was
go
made to go
fast,
fast.
boy.
But they wasn't made to be like sport cars. It
Well,
was...
I mean, a Monte Carlo SS Super Sport, bro.
What
Like,
the fuck you
Them
talking
shits
about?
one day. I'm
That's
trying
what
to
they
tell
was
you.
made for.
They
That
can
was the fast
they
car.
can tell you super sport
I
all
don't
that shit.
know.
That shit don't mean nothing. Them Monte Carlos never. They wasn't.
Like, what Monte Carlo you think about? Like an 80 something?
What you
Nah, I'm
what
talking about
Monte Carlos
like
you
a
thinking
later
about?
Monte Carlo. Like right before they stopped making them bitches. The Monte Carlo SS, them bitches weren't made to do that shit.
I don't know nothing about that
It
shit.
wasn't in the like if you looked at Chevy lineup at the time, the Monte Carlo SS was not in they fucking sports car division. It wasn't. They just like fuck it, let's just put this engine in all cars and just kind of see what happens. Useless
But
information.
you definitely can put the
Moving on.
engine.
Yeah.
Long as it doesn't
Useless
make it
information.
That,
It just
that
random
make
shit
it that car.
in my end.
It ain't even got to be the model.
This nigga watch a lot of
Make-
Top Gear.
I watch a lot of that shit too.
I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know shit about this shit. I drive
I love cars.
and I get in that bitch as long as it start up. I don't give no fuck.
I don't love. I'm not a fucking car head. But shit.
Let's see. We
What
don't
time
often
is it?
do
It's about
sports.
time to go
We're
live,
hour
man.
7. Yeah, we're hour 7. We don't often do sports. James Harden got traded to Brooklyn. Super teams. Now he talking about how
Don't do it.
he gonna change the stripper landscape because the strippers
In New
say he be
Jersey?
spending a lot in New York.
They gonna tax the hell out of them. Strippers ain't making no money in New York. Tax the hell out of them.
And with him now they will. Which taxes, nigga?
Them strippers in New York checking the bag, though, bro. A lot of them bitches when
And they
got
gotta
their
get naked.
bodies did, all types of right. And
They
then
don't
they
gotta
don't
get
even be
naked.
getting
They
naked.
can't get naked.
Right.
Can we do a road
and-
trip to New York?
New York, not
Hell
Houston.
no.
It's 8 hours. That ain't shit.
I'm
Memphis is
flying.
8 hours.
2
everywhere.
hours
I'm
apiece.
not-
Shit,
Don't
I'm not
fly
driving,
then,
shorty.
nigga. I'm
flying.
going. I'm driving.
We'll see
I
you
don't
day-
really
day
care
after.
about New York, though. Like, what the fuck is there to do in
I
New
wanna go
York?
The
New
biggest
York.
city in the world ever.
I'm
I
just
wanna
saying,
go to
like,
New York.
what the fuck is there to
I
do
like
in New
architecture.
York?
I like architecture. You know
I
what I'm
want to
saying?
go to Harlem.
They
I wanna
rival
go to
ours.
Bronx.
Yeah, I want to hit the
see
borough,
I
see
wanna
what's
see
there.
that shit. I want to drive through everything
wanna
like
go
I
to the
drive through
hood.
Chicago.
Huh?
You want to go to the hood?
Yeah, I want
Yeah,
to see
I would
what.
go to every hood in America.
That's just like going to Miami.
You don't want to
and
go to the
going
birthplace of hip hop?
No, nigga. I don't give a fuck about them niggas.
You want to
I
go
want
to
to
the
go to
Bronx?
Fat Joe's store.
No, for what?
Right, it's stores and shit out there we ain't got access to.
It's
If
the
I do
biggest
go to
city
New
in
York,
the
I'll go
world.
to Times Square to see some shit, but then at that point, it's not really a.
What am I saying?
United States tourist attraction. Like if you're from the United States, bro, it's not like you coming over there seeing anything really different. We have tall ass buildings in Chicago.
But
like
we
what
not
the
New
fuck?
York, shorty.
That's the same thing.
I thought that too. Chicago is not New York.
I'm good with New York. See,
Chicago
like my
is not
tourist
New York.
attractions will be going to Miami, go to the beaches and shit like that, going to Vegas, walking down the street drinking and shit like that, going to casinos and shit like go to Cali or some shit.
We got that here. Why you going there?
That. You feel me? That'll be like my tourist shit. New York.
Bullshit.
All I can see in New York is probably shopping at the big name
You can't do
stores.
that.
You know what I'm
Big
saying?
homie, I'm sorry.
Going to Times Square.
I would definitely want to visit the biggest and most important city in the world.
Maybe the food. You know what I'm saying? But
you heard you can't do that.
That's what
when
you
I say,
yeah,
when I say about vacation,
after that, what else is there to do? Like,
nigga, what is there to do when you go on vacation anywhere else that you don't have here already? Same thing you just said. Nigga, you want to go to Miami for what? The beaches? We got beaches. You want to go to casinos? We got casinos. You want food? We got food. What I'm saying? What's the difference?
We have one casino.
What's the difference? You can go to Indiana. Nigga, that's 20 minutes away from here right now. You can get there in 20 minutes.
You driving to 20 minutes to Indiana when you go to Vegas and you can just walk downstairs and go to the casino.
But that's because you visited in there, yes.
Right.
If you stay there, it's the same.
I don't think you going to Vegas for
nobody
fucking
lives
gamble.
on the strip.
Okay,
so in Vegas, the people who live there feel
trying
the
to
same
get
way,
here.
True.
right? But that's what I'm saying though. Like, but everything you said about New York when you said like the food, the shopping. That's what you go to other places for as well.
What you going there
You know
to
what I'm
do?
saying? Like it's different cultures though. Like you go up there, they got you go to the fun. You want to try some food? You want some real? You like Puerto Rican food?
They sell lion in New York, nigga. You can eat some lion.
You like Puerto Rican food? They have a Dykeman. They have a big Puerto Rican pop.
Right,
you like Dominican food? You go up there, you gonna get the best Dominican and Puerto Rican food you ever had.
And this shit know
So,
anything
but
you
that's
ever
the
had from
hood.
Humboldt Park.
Nigga, I'm
That'll
going
be
to
the
Black
only
Ink
thing.
Parlor.
But
to get
that's
a
what
tattoo, nigga.
I'm
I go there.
saying.
You can go to Black Ink Chicago and get a
I'm
tattoo.
going there to
bro.
get a tattoo too. My next tattoo gonna be from. I just seen the nigga at the store. He go to the same store we go to. I told
Ford?
Kai we were there. I seen him a couple times. Every time I'm going there, he cut his eye at me. The nigga Vance, and I know that's him, cause I seen him a couple times. And the other nigga go to Mariano too. I said, I ain't no fan, but I seen him on TV because I fuck with Black Ink.
Right.
I do artists.
The
Shout
shop.
out
But
to them
I ain't gonna
niggas,
approach
bro.
him, but I wanna ask him
from
how much
Mariano's.
a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, hook a nigga up for a tattoo, because I like their work. But if I know if I meet him right there at the store, I probably can get a deal instead of just walking straight into the shop. So next time I see him, I'm gonna be like, bro, I know you keep looking at me out the corner of your eye like, nah, nigga, I'm trying to get a fucking tattoo.
He profiling you.
That's what it is. He definitely is. No, he definitely is.
Nice callback. That's a
Because
callback.
you know how we go to the store early, like we go early. That's how I do. And that's how they do early when it ain't too crowded, motherfuckers ain't there. So the celebrities that live in the city, they go to their store at 11, 12 o'clock. So you may run into them. Like I said, I just think you go right there where we go. I ain't gonna say the name of the store, but
Yeah, I know. Okay.
me and Kai was at that motherfucker before we went to the mall. After we came from the mall, I was about to tell him. And I know he's seen me a couple times. I just want to say, well, how much you gonna charge me for a tattoo?
Right.
I ain't going to hold the wall.
Shout out to everybody from Chicago getting on. That's all I
Yeah,
say.
shout out. Nigga. Stop acting like
I go to
nigga
New Orleans.
trying
They
to
got Mardi Gras. You know what I'm saying?
But that's only one time a year. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
that'll be the only time
if
I
you
go
go to
down
New
there.
Orleans now, it ain't Mardi Gras yet.
But it's
You
like-
know
But
what I'm saying?
I wouldn't go down
What you
there
gonna do
now.
after
But-
Mardi Gras?
But
I
still,
would just go down there for Mardi Gras.
but it ain't even about just Mardi Gras though. That
what
whole
strip?
that's like bars you could just pop in and out. You could drink on the street, you party on the street,
Right.
like Bill Street.
Get robbed.
You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. But again, the food, the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's what
You
you
gonna go
going
to the-
down there for, to experience the culture and
Going
shit
to
like
Fourth
that.
Ward or something, nigga? You going
No.
to Calliope Project? or
Hell
something?
no.
It's more culture than that, bro. Like,
What you trying to go down there and do what? Go to the corner
back
store?
and listen to the previous. Go find.
Dog, that's
them.
why we want to see. What the fuck y'all trying to go to the store or something, nigga? Like real shit.
No, actually, Harlem
I'm
and all
kinda
that
getting
shit
over
got
it.
nigga museums and shit. Just like if you go to ATL, you'll go to the museums and shit. They actually have landmines in certain places. Like
You go to ATL.
you go down to
to
fucking
Landmarks.
Houston or some shit.
Not landmines. Hopefully,
Right.
shit ain't blowing up.
Like I done kind of got over the United States traveling though. Even
gotta
though I
be
ain't
rich,
really
though.
went there nowhere, I done got over that shit. Like I was.
Where you want to go, Dubai?
Hell, motherfucker, yeah.
For
That's
what?
when your ass go in that bitch
For
and light a
what?
fucking
For what?
cigarette. They gonna lock your ass up for life.
How they gonna lock me up for life?
So they ain't
For
gonna
what?
smoke
You
it.
as
How
a
they no
as a
smoking?
regular
You can smoke hookah in Dubai.
Hookah, nigga.
You can't smoke.
I
Smoking
smoke
weed.
hookah.
Smoking weed
But,
then.
but yeah, you can't smoke weed. But
I ain't
look,
I
gonna-
don't smoke weed.
I do. So
unless
I can't go.
unless you're invited by one of the princes. and
Somebody,
shit.
yeah.
So if you're a regular person going to Dubai with no connections, is not like what you going to Dubai for?
Nigga, it's gotta be fake.
What hoes?
Them hoes.
The hoes that they bring
What
over
time
there to
is it?
pay
Yeah.
for.
I mean, I'm meet 'em in-
themselves.
I'm gonna see him in the club.
Yeah,
You feel? You gonna see him in the club.
it's fine. It's fine.
You feel? And then like I'd rather go. Now I done seen. I'll probably go out of the country. Like even though Puerto Rico is not out of the country, you know what I'm saying? It's still part of the United States. I'd love to go down
It's
to
the
Puerto Rico.
same shit, bro. Like
It's a part of America.
I don't-
Hawaii,
It's a part of
Puerto Rico,
America,
Alaska.
but still though, like that's a totally different spot. Like, gee, that shit is like
But to
like
do what?
fucking-
For a weekend?
you want to go through the? Do you want to go into the woods and shit like that?
I want to go jump in the waterfall.
Damn, Jam, we actually agree on you actually asking the same type of question I was asking, like, why? Is water there? Is plants here? Is food here? People here? What is your purpose of going there?
Because I heard
That's to
the
say
water
you did
in
it?
Puerto Rico is like blue like this hat. You know
So?
what I'm saying? I want to go down
The
there and
Dominican
jump in the
and all that
motherfucking
shit,
waterfall.
Jamaica,
You
just
get
like
that shit
in
imported.
Jamaica and all that.
Right, I go to them places too. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to Hawaii. You feel me? The continental United States is really just
Why?
like
Just to say you did that? Have a picture
No.
and say you did it?
Hawaii, I'm going down there
Self-fulfillment?
and
Which
chill.
one? Is it self-fulfillment or to say that you did that?
To experience something, you only get one life.
Self-fulfillment.
You only get one
But
life.
when you
use
die,
it to-
you ain't gonna remember none of that shit
Right,
you
but
did.
you enjoy your life while you here to the best of your ability.
YOLO.
No. I believe in set up the life for my next generation that I left here.
And I want to be able to tell my daughter some shit
I don't need to
so
tell her.
she can
If I make enough
one
money,
day.
she can go there.
She
He's
don't
saying
wanna
that's
be-
what he want. You don't
I
gotta
know,
want the
I'm
same
saying,
She
I'm
shit.
don't
saying
want
what I
to be
want.
trapped inside of
gonna lie?
Chicago forever.
Yeah, we
you know what I'm
about
saying?
to.
She want to
Trapped?
travel and see some shit. Yeah. Like
This is
I know
only
motherfuckers,
Chicago because somebody put a name on it.
but I know motherfuckers that's been here all their life, never
So?
went anywhere.
You don't have to agree, people.
Right.
You know
so
what I'm saying? He
how,
feels
how
how he
is that
feel, you
living
feel.
if you've never seen
Living?
nothing outside of Chicago? I know motherfuckers that ain't never been out on the south side of Chicago.
So you think you should supposed to go
Don't
see
know
how
shit
other
about the
people
north
living?
side of Chicago.
So you want to go see how other people living?
I want to go see some
How
other
other
shit.
people
You
living?
want people to be
No.
open-minded. I'm just
wait,
saying.
let me ask what I'm saying. So you ain't living good enough here, so you want to go see how other people living to compare your living to their living?
argument we've had
Oh,
already.
wait. Yeah, that's the truth. That's
not-
what people do. Because
that's-
you don't have no real big reason to go there. You work all goddamn day, save hundreds of dollars, behind on rent. I ain't saying you, but behind on rent to take a vacation to go see how other people living.
We know, Jay. You should be able to
Right,
afford the trip when you take it. We've had this conversation before.
Damn, I just made a good ass point. It's
We've
not
had this
true.
conversation
You
before.
work all goddamn year, save your money up behind on rent to go see how somebody else living.
If that's what you want to do.
Hey, okay.
You worked, you
Okay.
saved, you did
All
what
right.
you had to do it.
Okay.
Why you can't do what you want to do with it,
Okay.
right?
Right.
That has been the non-live edition of the podcast. Sippin Wit Da Real, episode 75.
Take a bathroom break.
Find motherfucking
Oh yeah.
the shit on YouTube. The links will be posted. YouTube, JRich788. I'll be posting episode 75. Go back and watch episode 73 and 74 as well. If you want to watch, or you can go to anywhere you can listen to a podcast. Google Sippin Pod, Google Sippin Wit Da Real. We pop up. Listen to our past episodes. We'll be back with the live. Sippin'.
Sipping.